Good morning, students. This is our second lecture of digital techniques, that is number system conversion. In previous lecture we have seen different types of number system. In there we have seen there are four basic number system, that is decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. Then we have seen how to identify this number system according to their base, and how to give the weights in each digit or each bit in every number system. All of you now know how to recognize number system, how to read number system, how to put on the weights in that number system, right? In this lecture we will see the number system conversion, means the four basic number we have seen here. Now in this lecture we'll see how to convert each number system in remaining three number systems. Means first we will take decimal numbers. If we take decimal number system, then we have to convert that decimal number into binary, octal, hexadecimal. If we take binary number system, we have to convert it into decimal, octal, and hexadecimal. If we are taking octal number, then we want to convert, or we have to convert this number into remaining three, that is decimal, binary, hexadecimal. So after this lecture you will learn how to convert one number in given number system into remaining number system, right? So first we'll see how to convert the decimal number to binary number. So first conversion is a decimal to binary conversion. So conversion of decimal number into binary number, some procedure is given on your screen. First divide the decimal number by the base 2. Then continue to divide the number by number by 2 until there is nothing left. Keep the track of the remainders from each step. List the remainder values in reverse order to find the number in its binary equivalent. Now from the rules you are not able to understand, but we'll see how to do it with procedure. So first example is given: convert 105 decimal number into its equivalent binary number. This is a simple because we are going to convert this number into binary, so we have to divide the base of binary number with the given number. So here the decimal number 105 is given, and we have to convert this number into binary, and the base of binary number system is 2. So we'll take 2 to divide our decimal number, right? So that's why we are dividing 105 with 2, right? Now how to do this division we'll see. First all of you write this number 105 and put one column for 105 and put one column for 2. So how to do it we'll see. So 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4. So your division is 52 and your remainder is 1, and you have to write that remainder at the right hand side in front of your division, right? So this is the method. Write your answer, write your division in below, and write your remainder at the right hand side of your division, right, in front of your division. So this is the procedure. Then again we have to divide 52 with your binary number, with your decimal with your 2. So we'll divide 2, we'll divide 52 with 2. So 2 2s are 4 and 2 6s are 12. So remainder is 0. That remainder we have to write in front of 26. Again you have to divide that 26 with 2. So 26 divided by 2 is 13. 13 2s are 26. So again your remainder for division 13 is 0. So you have to write that division in front of 13. Again you have to divide 13 by 2. So 2 6 are 12, remainder will be 1. So that remainder will write in front of 6. Again we'll take a 6 and we'll divide 6 with 2. So 2 3s are 6, remainder is 0. Again we have to divide 3 by 2. So 2 2s are 1, remainder will be 1. Again 1 is remaining, so you have to divide that one also. So if you divide 1 with 2, the division is not possible, so you have to write answer 0 for that division. So your division will be 0 and that remainder will be 1, right? So this is your decimal to binary conversion. You can see. So here you can see that if we divide 1 by 2, then your division will be 0, because we cannot divide 1 by 2. We cannot divide 1 with 2. So your division is 0 and your remainder will be 1. So now you have to consider the remainders which we have written at the right hand side, and how to consider these remainders or how to copy these remainders. So from the bottom you have to copy the numbers in upward direction. So your answer you have to copy from bottom. So write down from bottom, copy the whole series like this. See, the arrow is shown how to copy your answer. We have copied our answer from MSB to LSB, means most significant bit to least significant bit. What is MSB, LSB? That is explained in previous lecture. So the answer is like 11010001, right? So we have copied our answer from bottom to top. This is the way of writing answer, and we can call it, we have written the answer from MSB to LSB. So this is the decimal to binary conversion. Now the conversion of decimal number into binary number for fractional number, we have seen in previous lecture what is a fractional number. There is one radix point. Before radix point the part of number is called as an integer, and after radix point the part of number is called as a fractional number. So for fractional number we have to multiply with base 2, because again we are converting the decimal number into binary. So we have to convert fractional number into binary. For that we have to multiply the given number by 2. In previous lecture the number is only integer number, not fractional number. Not fractional part is available in that number. Only 105 decimal number we have taken. For that decimal number we have divided the base, we have divided the number with base of 2. So for fractional number we are going to multiply with 2, and for decimal number, for integer number, we have taken the division with 2. Keep in mind this difference, how to do the conversion with only decimal number and how to do the conversion for fractional number, right? Now example is given, convert 0.42 decimal number into its equivalent binary number. So what we'll do, we'll do multiplication with 2. Why we are taking number 2, all of you know now, because we are converting the number into binary number system and the base of binary number system is 2. Again the given example is for fractional number, so we are going to multiply the number with 2, that is the base of binary. So given number is 0.42 and we have multiplied that number with 2, so answer is 0.84. Now copy that 0 which is before radix point in front of your answer. So you have to copy the number which will appear before radix point in front of your answer, right? So 0.42 into 2, answer is 0.84, and we'll take out that 0 at the right hand side. Then again take 0.84 and multiply that number with 2. So your answer is 1.68. So before radix point there is number 1. So put that number in front of your answer. Write down at the right hand side. Now when we pick 1 from 1.68 at the right hand side, the number left there is 0.68. So after writing that 1 in front of 1.68, 0.68 will remain. So we have to take out that 0.68 below, and again we have to multiply that 0.68 with 2, right? So 0.68 into 2, the answer is 1.36. So you have to copy that 1 in front of 1.36. If we pick up 1 from 1.36, the 0.36 will remain. So you have to write the 0.36 below, and again you have to multiply this number with 2. Right? So 0.36 into 2 is 0.72. Again you have to copy 0 at right hand side. So remaining number is 0.72. Again you have to multiply 0.72 with 2. So 0.72 into 2, the answer is 1.44. So you have to write 1 in front of your answer. Means you are simply picking up the numbers which comes before radix point, right? So when we write down the answer of a fractional number, you have to write down your answer or copy your answer from top to bottom, right? So top to bottom means MSB to LSB. Now consider when we are doing a division for decimal number, we are writing our answer from bottom to top. At that time bottom was MSB and top was LSB. Here reverse we are doing, that means we are copying our answer from top to bottom and we are considering a top number as a MSB and last number is LSB. So what is the procedure? Copy your answer from top to bottom, that is MSB to LSB. Always you have to copy your answer from MSB to LSB, but position is different here. Here MSB is appeared at the top. In previous conversion MSB was in the bottom. So for decimal number, for simple number, for integer number, you have to divide with base 2 and your MSB will be appear at the bottom side, and you have to copy the answer from bottom to top, that is MSB to LSB. For fractional number, you have to, for conversion you have to multiply with number 2. Your MSB will appear at the top and you have to copy your answer from MSB to LSB. So what will be the answer? Don't forget to put the 0. For after 0 you have to give a radix point or fractional point, and after that you have to write your answer, that is 0 1 1 0 1, right? So before writing your answer, put 0, then put fractional number and then write down your answer from top to bottom. This is the way of conversion of decimal to binary for fractional number. Now next we'll see decimal to octal conversion. The procedure is same like previous conversion, but in this case you are going to convert decimal number into octal number. So you have to take for division and for multiplication the base of number system, that is 8, right? In previous conversion we are converting the given number into binary. That's why we have taken the number 2 for division and multiplication. For decimal to octal conversion, here the base of octal number system is 8. So for division and multiplication you have to take number 8. Now the procedure will remain same, just we are using number 8 for division and multiplication. Now let us see how to do the conversion. We have taken 204 decimal number, that is 204 to the base 10, and we have to convert that number into equivalent octal number. So we have taken 8 for division. So 8 is our divider, 204 is our dividend. So we'll do the division. So 8 to the 16, remainder will be 4. So that 4 and above 4 is 44. So 8 5s are 40. Your answer is 24 and your division is 4. Sorry, your answer is 24 and your remainder is 4. So traditional division is shown at the right hand side, but we have to put the answer and remainder like which is shown in left hand side, right? आपको जो डिवीजन स्कूल में सिखाई है वो मैंने राइट हैंड साइड पे आपको दिखाई है, लेकिन आपको लिखना कैसे है कि आपका जो डिवीजन है वो आपको 204 के नीचे लिखना है और उसका जो रिमाइंडर है वो आपको डिवीजन के सामने लिखना है. दैट इज़ आवर प्रोसीजर. आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो आप नॉर्मल डिवीजन जैसे स्कूल में पढ़ाया वैसे कर सकते हो और फिर जो फॉर्म दिखाया गया है लेफ्ट हैंड साइड वैसे आप लिख सकते हो, राइट. नाउ द नेक्स्ट प्रोसीजर इज वी हैव टू डिवाइड 25 विथ 8. सो 8 3s are 24, so remainder will be 1. Now again we have to divide 3 with 8. So division is not possible, so we'll put 0 for answer and we'll take 3 as a remainder, right. सो अगर आप 3 को 8 के साथ डिवाइड करोगे तो डिवाइड नहीं हो सकता, इसीलिए विल पुट 0 एज आंसर एंड दैट 3 एज अ रिमाइंडर, राइट. सो दिस इज़ द फाइनल प्रोसीजर. जब तक 0 नहीं आता तब तक आपको क्या करना है, डिवाइड करना है. द प्रोसीजर यू हैव टू कंटिन्यू अंटिल 0 appears at the bottom. So we'll stop here our division and we have to consider our remainders. So what are the remainders? 4 1 3, and this is a pure decimal number, means it has only integer part. So we will consider the lowest number as MSD and upper number as LSD. What is LSD, MSD? Most significant digit, least significant digit. So we have to copy our answer from bottom to top. So our answer is 314. So 204 decimal number is converted into octal number 314, right. This is the conversion of decimal to octal for integer number only, right. Now next we'll see how to convert decimal to octal number, and the number will be fractional number. So for fractional number we'll always multiply with the base of the number in which we are going to convert our decimal number. So we are going to convert the given number into octal number system, right. So this is the fractional number, so we'll convert the decimal number by multiplying with 8. How to do it? We'll see. The number is given 0.6234 and we have to convert this number into octal number, right? So 0.6234 into 8, the answer is 4.9872. So we have to copy that 4 at the right hand side, because we'll always consider the number before radix point. So before radix point 4 is there, so we have picked that 4 and we have written at the right hand side. So remaining number is 0.9872. So we'll take that 0.9872 and we'll again multiply that with 8. So we have multiplied. After multiplication the result is 7.8976. So we'll pick that 7 and we'll write it in front of our answer at the right hand side. So remaining number is 0.8976. We'll multiply that 8976 with 8 and answer is 7.1808. So we'll pick that 7 and we'll write it in front of our answer. So remaining number is 0.1808. We'll copy that 0.1808 and we'll again multiply it with 8. So answer is 1.4464. So we'll again pick up that 1, we'll write in front of our answer. So remaining number is 0.4464. Again we'll multiply 0.4464 with 8. The answer is 3.5712. So we'll stop our multiplication here. So what is the rule? After fractional point you have to at least present your answer in 5 bits. So 5 bits appeared there. So there is no necessary to do further multiplication. So we'll stop our conversion here. Take care of that. You will you have got 5 digit. If you got 5 digit, you can stop the conversion there. So now this is the fractional number. So your MSD will appear at the top and your LSD will appear at the bottom. You have to copy your answer from MSB to LSB. So in that case, in here you have to copy your answer from top to bottom. So your answer will be 0.47713, right? Don't forget to put 0 and fractional point. First put 0, then put fractional point and then write down your answer from MSB to LSB, that is from top to bottom. So this is the conversion of decimal to octal number for fractional number. Then this is the exercise given. You have to convert the following decimal number into its equivalent octal number. So you have to do these all examples in your notebook. Make a notebook and solve these examples. I will check at the time of submission. Now we'll see decimal to hexadecimal numbers. The conversion of decimal to hexadecimal number. Again the procedure is same. We are going to convert the decimal number into hexadecimal number. So we will take the base of hexadecimal number system, that is 16, for division and multiplication. If there is a only decimal number is given, that means integer part is given, you have to divide the number with 16, and if fractional number is given, you have to take the 16 for multiplication, right? So we will do the same procedure. Again we have to consider carefully the position of LSD and MSD. For integer number, the MSD will appear at the bottom, and for fractional number MSD will appear at the bottom. You have to copy your answer from MSD to LSD. Keep this rule in mind carefully. Always read notes and then solve example and then copy your answer. You have to follow all these rules while writing the answer. You have to always copy your answer from MSD to LSD and check the positions for MSD and LSD according to, depending on the fractional number or integer number. Then we'll see the example. We have taken 2003 decimal number and we have to convert this number into 16. That's why we have taken 16 as a divider. Then see, the division is done. We have divided 2003 with 16. So 16 ones are 16. First answer is 1. 20 minus 16, 4 will remain. We'll take 0 from upward side. Then 16 2s are 32. We'll put division of 2. Then 40 minus 32 is 8. We'll take 3 from upward side. 83 will appear at the bottom, and again we have to divide 16 with 83. So 16 5s are 80. 83 minus 80, the remainder is 0. That remainder we have written at the right hand side, and our first answer, first division, we have written in below our main number. That means your division is 125, your remainder is 3. Now you have to again divide 125 with 16. So 16 7s are 112, your remainder will be 13. So your answer is 7, division is 7 and remainder is 13. Then you have to divide 7 with 16, but it is not possible, so we'll put simply 0 as our answer and we'll take that 0 as a remainder, right? So the remainders are 7, 13 and 3. But in hexadecimal number, the number after 9, we have taken alphabets for the numbers after 9. So we have taken A for 10, B for 11, C for 12 and D for 13 up to 16 numbers. So in hexadecimal number, the number after 9s are recognized with the help of alphabets. So here 13 will take as a D. So our final remainders are 7, D and 3. Though this is a integer number, our MSD at the bottom side and LSB at the topmost side. So we'll copy our answer from MSD to LSD, bottom to top. So answer is 7D3 to the base 16, right? So you have to write down the answer, final answer like this: 2003 to the base 10. That means decimal number 2003 is given. So you have to write the base of the number, right? And the answer is 7D3 to the base 16. So writing base is a compulsory. Writing MSD, LSD, arrow is compulsory. That shows how you are copying your answer from which direction, where you have put MSD and LSD. So the MSD, LSD writing is compulsory. Showing arrow is compulsory. Writing final answer with the base is compulsory. Then and then only you will get full marks. Then decimal to hexadecimal conversion for fractional number. For fractional number we are taking 16 for multiplication. Why we are taking 16? Because we are converting the given number into hexadecimal number and the base of hexadecimal number is a 16. That's why we are taking the number 16 for division as well as multiplication. For octal number system we have taken Number 8 for division and multiplication. For binary number system, we have taken the base of binary system 2 for multiplication and division, right? Then 0.112 fractional number is given. We have to convert that number into hexadecimal number. So 0.112 multiplied by 16, the answer is 1.952. So we have picked that one and written at the right hand side. Then 0.952 left. We have again taken that 0.952 below, and again we have multiplied that number into 16, right, with 16. So answer is 15.232. So we have to pick that 15 and write that 15 in front of your answer. So 0.232 left. We'll take that 0.232 and multiply with 16. The answer is 3.712. We'll take that 3 outside and we'll take 0.712 and we'll do the multiplication with 16. The answer is 11.392. We'll put that 11 at right hand side and we'll pick up 0.392 for next multiplication. We'll multiply 0.392 with 16. The answer is 6.272. We'll pick that 6 and we'll stop our multiplication because we have find 5 digits. Now here the number after 9, we have written alphabets for that. So we have written 15 as F and 11 as B. See the rules and references in previous lecture for hexadecimal number system. Then you will come to know why we have taken these alphabets for numbers after 9, right? Now here the conversion of fractional number is done. So here the MSD will appear at the top and LSD is appear at the bottom, and we have to copy our answer from MSD to LSD. Put 0, then put fractional point and then copy your answer from MSD to LSD, that is from top to bottom. So it is 1F3B6, right? So final answer is 0.1F3B6 to the base 16, right? फाइनल आंसर कैसे लिखना है मैंने बोला है आपको, वैसे आपको कॉपी करना है. So this is the conversion of decimal number system into remaining number system. So first we have seen decimal number system, conversion of decimal number system into binary number system. Then we have seen decimal number system into octal number system. Then we have seen decimal number system into hexadecimal number system. What we have done, we have simply taken the base of given number system, and with the help of that base we have just done the multiplication and division with the given number. So this is a very simple, आपको ये करके देखना है. This is the example given for you. Second exercise, previous one exercise is given. दोनों भी exercise आपको क्या करना है, आपके notebook में लिखना है, ठीक है. Binary to decimal conversion we'll see in next lecture.